As you can see, look at the traffic, the time of the day. Yeah. Okay, and this is even an organized game. God forbid, if there's an accident, what is going to happen? Okay, and the sad thing is, our little investigation at NBA showed that this fuel station, the owner does not even have the permit to site the fuel station over here. And so how come he was able to do that? You see the metallic structure up there. All of those came up after the president directed that no fuel station construction should continue. So how did that happen? And the NBA came to set up a stop work post by that structure. And they were deceiving people because they never followed up to make sure they enforce that regulation. And so we don't know what is going on. So somebody needs to set up and do what they are supposed to do. TMA, they have to do that. TMA, they have their permit written on that building. Who gave that permit? For what reason? This is a residential area. The person went to school. The person started his air conditioner and thought that this is the right thing to do, to give a permit to start a fuel station over here. That is not right. Somebody needs to be held accountable. And beyond that, the owners of the promoters of this fuel station, we are not saying they can't start a fuel station. It's business. We understand that. When you go beyond this road, before you enter the motorway, there are vast space of land over there. They can start their fuel station over there. That's what my senior man said. can be turned into a bank or another commercial center, a supermarket. They can do that. They can make money out of that. But fuel station, that is not right. Please, that is not right.
And then the last topic is, if he's not listening to us, we'll go to Parliament and meet the members of Parliament, and I will explain things to them. We'll build a committee for mines and energy, come and see things for themselves. I've been in Parliament, so I know what the law entails. When the parliamentarians come here, that's what we don't want any death, we don't want any problem.
Around an area which is not within the limited 500 meters. So we are demonstrating and asking government all this does not come to me. As not of the technical disaster and after the guys need to volunteer to is also affected. We are here demonstrating. We are saying that this should be done. We are able to do this. You guys need to all right, so let's go.
We don't want our children to die a quick death. See, we are very concerned about this thing. As far as we are concerned, this filling station does not have permits. It hasn't got any permits, it hasn't got any right to build. People are building without permits. How does a country run a nation like this? We cannot condone it, we won't allow it to happen. EPA. Where is the EPA?
So after today's demonstration, if government does not stick to your admonition, what will be your next line of action?
We will come on demonstration again until our voices are heard. We cannot allow them to ruin our lives. This is our children, this is our future. They are in school, they are studying, and they are building filling stations. This is Committee 18 Junction, not Atomic Junction. Thank you.
I'm good.
In your perspective, what would you want to say about this demonstration?
It's a good one, it's a good cause, it's for the society, it's for each one of us.
What was the rationale?
The rationale behind it is that we've had recent disasters, all right? And there's been a directive by the president that we shouldn't be siting such stations in residential areas. And you can clearly see this is a residential and commercial area. We cannot site the fuel station here. It's just not right, okay? And secondly, we want to see if there has been any engagement with the community. Before such things are done, the community is engaged. I know the EPA must go around and engage the community and source their opinion as to whether this thing is right for them or not. That has not been done to the best of our knowledge.
And we understand that
wrong.
They don't even have a permit. So in your point of view, what would have necessitated this if someone doesn't have a permit? After 60% start publicly.
It's just completely wrong. We must all be responsible citizens. The president says we shouldn't be spectators, but we should be active participants, all right? And that is why we are all here. It's not about politics. We are here to speak out for Ghana. We are speaking out for our future children, the ones who are going to rule this nation in future. Here is a school housing about 200 plus children, and we cannot put their lives at risk. So it is right that every citizen of Ghana stands up for a cause that will promote the country.
Because you don't have men who can actually stand and do some of these things. They are afraid of their lives. You don't want admonition to stay there and
Each one of us must rise up. We must be responsible for our own environment and our own place of abode, wherever we find ourselves. It's Ghana first. It's Ghana first. President Trump says America first. Ghanaians must rise up and say Ghana first, irrespective of your political colors, irrespective of your tribal colors. It is Ghana first. We are all standing for Ghana, and that is what is important. Thank you.
We are living in Ghana. I'm a PTA chairman and also a media person, you know, and a parent as well. And it's a shame that it has come to this.
because the school authorities have been trying to deal with this for over a year. This is not just us coming on the street. They've written to GNPA, they've written to EPA, they've written to the MP. They've gone through certain measures to try and alleviate this thing, but it's not working. And I think that it's about time, especially considering the fact that when we talked about this last year and wrote to the presidency, just in that week, the president came out with a directive that fuel stations, all fuel stations being cited in certain areas must be held up. It's amazing how lawless we have become, and this is part of the corruption that we are talking about. We saw this when money has exchanged, and obviously, but this person doesn't even have a permit. How do you, and the lack of respect for human life in this continent and in this country, and I'm so glad that this is happening, because it's about time that people stand up for what is right, not condone wrong, condone corruption, condone evil. And so we are going on Excel Committee that is going on this demonstration, peaceful demonstration, to make a point that if people will not stand up for what is right, we are willing to stand up. In order that people have a renewed mind, in order not to support people participation. I think the first thing is that we should throw away partisanship. And we should remember that Ghana is not the arid land. It is the people that make up a nation. And there are cultures and social norms that make up a nation. A nation that is lawless, a nation that has no modalities, no rules of engagement, that has no respect for human beings. I'm sorry, you may have the name, but it's not a nation. A nation is made up of people who have a certain belief, who have a certain understanding of issues, and follow and have directives from a government, whether it's NPP, NDC, we don't care about that. But a nation that has leadership that is willing to implement the rules and the regulations that have been put in place by law. And I think that that is what Ghana must begin. This is the direction we need to go. Irrespective of what is happening here today, as a nation, I'm looking in the camera and I'm saying as a nation, we must begin to understand that the nation is made up of people and not the sun and the soil. And as the people's minds are, so is a nation. So if we want to change Ghana, we must begin with our perception. And this is what
workers into supermarkets. We are pleading with the president to come to our aid. Also,